Assalamu alaikum. 1 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan, the news read by Tarannum Salman. The headlines. The National Assembly was informed today that construction work on Muhammad Dam will begin by April next year. The President and Prime Minister, in their messages of felicitation on the National Day of China, have expressed the resolve to realize the true potential of China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. The Accountability Court has ordered auction of Ishaq Dar's property and confiscation of his bank accounts and vehicles. ASEAN foreign ministers have urged Myanmar to give full mandate to a commission of inquiry for investigation of violence against Rohingya Muslims in Rakhine State. And now the news in detail. The National Assembly was informed today that construction work on Muhammad Dam will begin by April next year. Responding to a call attention notice in the National Assembly today, Minister of Parliamentary Affairs Ali Muhammad Khan said evaluation of bids tendered by 2 bidders is underway, which will be finalized by the end of November this year. Responding to another call attention, Minister of State for Communication Murad Saeed said that work on Hazara motorway has been expedited for its early completion. President Dr. Arif Alvi and Prime Minister Imran Khan have expressed the resolve to strengthen relationship with China and realize the potential of China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. In their separate messages of felicitation to the Chinese President and the Premier on the occasion of the National Day of China, they said the ties between the two countries will continue to grow from strength to strength. President Dr. Arif Alvi in his message said CPEC will deliver tangible benefits to the peoples of both countries. He said as China advances towards prosperity, Pakistan will continue to remain its most steadfast and reliable friend. In his message, the Prime Minister, Imran Khan, said Pakistan and China are good neighbors, friends, partners, and brothers. He said China's remarkable progress over the past decades is an inspiration for developing countries, including Pakistan. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has said that Pakistan and the United States have been allies for a long time and they should rebuild their relationship. In an interview with Fox News, he expressed Pakistan's desire to fix the relationship that has mutually benefited both countries over the past several decades. Replying to a question on Afghanistan, the foreign minister said Pakistan is to help and facilitate as a stable and peaceful Afghanistan is in our own interest. He made it clear that Pakistan is being unjustly blamed for the prevailing situation in Afghanistan. Accountability Court, Islamabad, has ordered the auction of Ishaq Dar's property besides confiscation of his bank accounts and vehicles. The court announced its verdict reserved yesterday on NAB's request, seeking auction of Ishaq Dar's property as he has been declared an absconder. The court ordered that it will be the prerogative of the Punjab government to either auction the assets or retain with itself. The Accountability Court Islamabad has adjourned the hearing of Al Azizia Steel Mills reference against former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif till tomorrow. Nawaz Sharif appeared before the Accountability Court. His lawyer, Khwaja Haris, will cross-examine a prosecution witness. The Joint Resistance Leadership of Occupied Kashmir, in a letter to the UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres, has said that the lack of sustained attention by the international community to human rights violations by India has emboldened its armed forces to commit even more violations in the occupied territory. Sayyid Ali Gilani, Mirwais Umar Farooq and Muhammad Yasin Malik said that India's refusal to hold dialogue is doing unimaginable harm not only to the Kashmiris but to the entire South Asian region. Southeast Asian foreign ministers have agreed Myanmar to give full mandate to a commission of inquiry for investigation of violence in Rakhine State. Singapore foreign minister said the ministers, during an informal meeting on the sidelines of the United Nations General Assembly, expressed grave concern over the violence, calling it man-made humanitarian disaster. China has condemned United States over the sailing of the American Navy destroyer near disputed island in South China Sea. China's defense ministry in Beijing said today that US repeatedly sends military ships without permission into the sea, seriously threatening its sovereignty and security. The ministry said a Chinese naval ship had been sent to warn the US vessel to leave. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.